Okay. So my name's Alistair Tudor. I'm the operations manager with Somerset Chamber of Commerce. I'm joined by Marcus Kravis from Somerset West and Taunton. He's the executive member for economic development and asset management. And really we wanted to get a feel from the local councils around what support is out there for business. Marcus, just wondering if you can give us an idea of all the different things that you've been able to put in place for businesses across your region.
Well, thank you, Alistair. I think the main initial step that we had to take was obviously, as many of the businesses will know, was getting the grant system in place and getting the systems in place to deal with those grants so people can make applications. An awful lot of work went on in the first week, 10 days of formulating a list of what businesses were eligible, and then formulating an application form so they could apply. I would stress that this is a grant, so obviously if you would have been sent a letter if your rateable value is up to £51,000, then you're eligible for a grant of £25,000. If you're below £15,000, you're eligible for a grant of £10,000. So that's quite a big incentive for people to go online, go on our website and find out if they're eligible and find out how to get that application into us. We've processed, I think, up to about 1,600 applications so far. We've got a few more to process that come in. We've so far handed out £14 million of the money to these small businesses and in grants, and that's there. So there's no immediate rush to apply, but please get that in place, because don't leave it to the last minute before you need the funds, because it is still going to take us a little time to get these processed. So please get them in. Don't do it I would say to people, if you're not desperate, don't apply straight away, but don't then leave it too late. So work out when you think you're going to need it and give yourselves a couple of weeks to get that in. It's not going anywhere. It's there. We're working through the process. And the other thing I'd say on that is that businesses, even if you're still trading, so for instance, if you're a cafe who's had to close but doing takeaways, or if you're a shop that's got a little online thing going where you can manage to sell a few products online, or if you're doing deliveries, you still could be eligible for this grant. And also on that, just check on the website whether you're eligible. And also, if you think that you should be and you're not, then please let us know, because the guidance from government is changing all the time. Because obviously there's a lot of lobbying going on to government from businesses saying, why aren't we included? So please get those applications in there.
Great. And just for clarity, this is a grant, not a loan. So as a business, you wouldn't have to repay it. It's there to support you and your business.
Yep, it's a grant, not a loan. It's literally money in your bank account. And I think you can speak to them. There's several businesses that are now, the money has started arriving in people's bank accounts, and so that's now happening. And obviously that's enabling them to pay furloughed wages and all those outgoings that they would have been struggling with. And a lot of small businesses, I appreciate, will literally the next month's cash flow will be paying the last month's wages. So it's essential that money is hitting people's bank accounts, and we have done all we can do, and I'm really pleased with the team at Somerset West and Taunton to get the system up and running and get the money arriving in people's bank accounts.
I have to say that the response has been very good and quick on this one, so thank you. I've certainly spoken to businesses that have applied for it and already received funds, and it's very, very gratefully received. As you say, there's a lot of pressure on businesses at the moment around their cash flow. So if we can ease that pressure, that's great. We've just had confirmation, it's the 9th of April, we've just had confirmation that the HMRC portal to process furlough payments will be open on the 20th of April, and they're anticipating 4 to 6 working days for those payments to be processed and arrive with you. So hopefully businesses should have that cash as well into their bank accounts by the Thursday, the 30th of April, which is good. I'm impressed that has got into place within the timescales that were originally mentioned, especially when you consider how many people are not sitting at their desks at the moment and having to do things remotely.
One of the things we've also done on that is we sent all the businesses that we initially thought were eligible for the grant a letter, but of course we had to realise that a lot of businesses weren't necessarily in their premises. So we put a lot of effort into an e-newsletter that one went out last week, one will be going out today, my understanding is, and that's to try and keep people updated. And we've also been talking about what happens if that ends up in a junk box. So we are working on making sure that information gets to people. And apologies if the business gets the information 3 or 4 times, but we would rather you get it 3 or 4 times than not get it at all.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to miss out on it, and it's something that we're communicating and amplifying towards our members as well, that this scheme is open and they should be applying for it. Just one point of clarity. I think there has been a few concerns that the pot of money here will run dry. Have you got any indication of the kind of the size of the or the amount of money that you've got to give out as part of this grant? Is it going to cover all the businesses that could apply?
Well, I mean, we worked out at the moment, I think we've got £46 million in our budget, and that's basically worked out on, I suppose, the businesses were eligible, etc. So at this moment in time, we have no, it's there, it's not going anywhere. I'm not, apart from going out to businesses. So it's going to be there. So don't feel you all have to apply tomorrow.
No.
Get everything in place. So when you need to, and when you need that money, make sure you give yourself a bit of leeway to get that money out. And at the moment we have no indication from government of when this is going to stop.
No, fine. So people shouldn't be worried about the money running out and getting involved early. If they've got the cash in their business, you'd ask them please to just hang fire. There may be other businesses out there that are a little bit more needy. Certainly if your business is doing really well at the moment, it might be that you can defer applying for this for a little bit, but when they do apply, the money will be there. They don't need to rush. Excellent. All right. Marcus, thank you very much. I think that's given us a really good idea of what support is out there for business. And we'll obviously keep on informing our members and amplifying your message as well. So thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alice, as well.